everyone. How is it going? Good evening? Would you call this evening? Is 11:30? I guess 11:30 is the evening, right? Or no, it's not. It's 11:30 at night. This is the nighttime. When does evening? I feel like at least like 2 out of every 6 stream intros I have to like litigate what specific descriptors for times of day mean. I honestly I do think it's like 9. I do think it's like 9 where like even because I've heard like 8 o'clock in the evening way too much to say it's 8. But then like 9 o'clock, I feel like 9 o'clock at night is also something I hear a lot. So it's gotta be like 8 or 9 is in that kind of like transitionary point. Speaking of transitionary points, hello, I just moved to a new house. And I am here to do my first ever post-move stream. This is extremely impromptu because like straight up it is so weird. It is so weird. Thank you so much for all the subs by the way. Lego 210, Boys to the Max, Royale 529, Senor Bob, Yowie Forever 69 420, hell yeah, PK something, and so many more. Thank you all so much for all the resubs. Princess Cake 69, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. So yeah, it's an adjustment right now, but I will say the vibes overall are incredible. The vibes just as a whole are so good, and I really am feeling great about our circumstances right now. But I am still in that period of like just kind of, I don't know if anyone I don't know if I'm the first person to ever feel this way. Does anyone else ever? I'm probably the only person to ever feel uncomfortable after a move. Right? That's like an original one. That's a new one that's happening. No, but like I guess just to talk about it. Like I have found that recently in recent years I've become very aware of like post-move anxiety. And I think honestly a lot of that comes down to the fact that I am ever since moving out on my own in 2020 for the first time, every move since has been I am so knee deep in being the one making things happen, and everything that happens is because of me or not because of me. Everything that happens and everything that doesn't happen is because of me, right? And so it's a lot, it's a little bit more like hands-on, and so I'm thinking about it more often, and I feel more just in tune with the process. Because when I would move as a kid, obviously it sucked sometimes, but it was always like I'm just being dragged along, because like I'm a child, I can't do anything, right? And so yeah, it's the fact that it's like of my own volition, and I have to like weigh like what it means for me, what it's going to mean for the future. And so in recent moves I've been experiencing, even in moves that went well, which this one really did. This one really has gone so fucking well. It's been expensive as usual, but it is gone smoothly, and very little things have gone wrong. Like literally the only thing I am concerned about right now is just the financial situation. But even then, it's like not like a big, like we're gonna be fine. It's just been heavy. You know what I mean? It's just been like a lot of like moving is expensive. Everyone knows this, so it's like on my mind. But otherwise, everything else has been going so well. We love the new place, but I also am just so like unsettled. Like I feel like so, because I'm just so out of my routine, and I'm literally just in a completely new environment, right? And so like there's this subconscious level of like, even though I can look at this new place and I'm like, wow, this place fucking rules, it's so much better than the other place, and I will be living here for the foreseeable future, that's awesome. I'm back on fiber internet, I should say, not like nutrition, although I should be. I'm back on fiber internet. we're back on AT&T fiber. No Spectrum anymore. The only Spectrum in this house is that shit that I'm on. but that's another topic. So we're back. So like the house is it's a house. We're in a rental house, which is insane to me. It's like such a different vibe. And I feel like we just have so much more like space and freedom, and like it's just I feel like I can breathe a little bit. We have sunlight, we have fiber internet, and we have a trash bin. It's amazing. We have our own big trash bin, and and so things are going great. But even though I can look at that on the surface and like especially, you know, in the middle of the day when I'm just like hanging out, I'm like, dude, this is fucking awesome. But generally I find that my anxiety spikes at night. And so literally, you know, at around like 9 p.m. onwards for the past couple days, I've felt myself just sitting here, like just kind of like trying to figure out what to do to pass the time. And it feels like there's not enough time left in the day for me to do anything important, but there's also so much time for me to kill. But also I'm like too distracted to focus on a video game. Like I've been trying to get through the new FF14 patch since it came out. And I've had like multiple opportunities to do so. I could have beaten it by now, but like I'm just so like my brain is just so distracted. I'm just like so wired right now with everything, and I just can't like I started it the other day. I started the new quest, and within the first quest, I started doing all the objectives. I was running around. It's like one of those where you have someone following you and you just like have to go and like talk to different people. I was doing that, and partway through that, I just stepped away to do something else, and I found myself leaving it for 2 hours while I did a load of laundry, ate dinner, and like unpacked our entire box of pantry food that we brought over, like all of the and so like I was like leaving it, and that's like the state of mind that I'm in right now. Anyway, all this to say, hello, it's almost 12 a.m. and I'm streaming because I've been trying to find out like when the most appropriate time would be for me to start streaming again, because I wanted to get back to it really soon. And obviously we got some ground to cover and some big stream projects coming up, but it's been busy as fuck. And so I feel like, you know, I wake up and my thought isn't, let's do a stream all day. My thought is like, I gotta go and like, I gotta go and clean the apartment, you know? Like my thought is like, of all the shit I gotta do. Obviously people understand that, but I'm also trying to find opportunities. And so I thought, I was sitting here, you know, it was like post 9 p.m. It's like around 10, and I'm thinking like, I want to stream. I was just like, I want to stream something. Like I want to just set the precedent and like get myself to a sort of mental state of like normalcy where I can be here and I can recognize that this is now a space for me to do the things that I do, right? So I just edited a new KH2 episode that's going up probably tomorrow, and I was like, I should stream something. So here I am. And I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if this is going to be like literally just a chatting stream the entire time, or if I'm going to play a game. I have no clue, but I'm literally here because I was like, I need to normalize the idea of streaming in this environment. And I guess to talk about the environment specifically, office wise, I am very excited about this office. I feel like I want to do more with my space than I have done previously. The problem is that a tier list stream. We could do tier lists. We could do a tier list stream. That could be something. I don't know what I would do though. I was thinking like it might be fun to do like some quizzes and tier lists and like puzzles and shit like that, but I didn't know. I also bought Is This Seat Taken? I don't know if that's a game that people are watching right now, but yeah, so the new office it is smaller than my previous one, which is a little bit unfortunate because it's definitely, I'm definitely feeling it in particular while I'm unpacking, and I have like big fucking boxes everywhere, just like taking up all this space while I'm working on that. So I definitely am feeling the size decrease in the space. But the thing is, I wasn't using like every bit of space in my previous office super well and like super efficiently anyway. So I think it's like doable. And I think I could do some consolidation of some previous aspects of my space that can really make it work. And I'm just excited because I've been thinking a lot more about like decor, and I've been thinking a lot more about how much I want to lock in like the vibes of my office. I've been looking up like office decor videos and stuff, and I really want to like actually decorate this fucking space because I didn't do a lot with my previous office. I had like a couple figures and I had like acoustic panels and stuff, but I'm like, I want to do more. I want to have like shelves on the wall and shit like that. And we have a little bit more leeway to do that kind of thing here because you know, this place is the guy is very hands off and basically just told us like, yeah, you could do whatever with this place within reason. So I was like, big thumbs up to that. So we don't have to worry about like getting permission to like decorate, just, you know, with like within the confines of what the house is currently doing for us. You know what I mean? So and yes, we finally have carpeted offices again. It is carpeted upstairs and vinyl downstairs. So that is literally, to me, that is like the best of both worlds. Like, cause I can appreciate vinyl flooring in certain contexts, but like, yeah, it's yeah, there's an upstairs and downstairs. It's crazy. It's crazy because it's this place is as expensive as the previous fucking hole in the ground that we were living in. It's nuts how fucking lucky we got. Like I literally feel like so it genuinely like feels unreal. Like it felt so lucky to the point of me like being actually kind of anxious that I was getting scammed somehow. And like realistically I knew I wasn't, cuz there were no like real red flags. Like, you know, the real red flags to look for, which are like, you know, it's not a place you can go look at. It's not like the guy doesn't ever show his face or whatever. How is that even possible? Well, like our previous place did not start at this price, but it was one of those like luxury apartment complex situations where like they just keep upping the price. Like every year that you renew, they give you renewal options that just constantly get more expensive, and they keep trying to add shit to the apartment that is like supposed to like increase the value, but just kind of makes things worse. And so over time it just got like much more expensive, yeah, because they just kept on hiking shit. And so essentially, yeah, that was the situation. But like it didn't even start much cheaper, honestly. It was just crazy because like I think we just got so fucking unlucky with that place, because in theory and on paper, the floor plan that we had and the space that we had and the environment that we were in was mostly pretty good on paper. It was nice. The places themselves were spacious. The floor plan was very nice and very doable. The rooms were big. My office was a lot bigger. Well, not a lot bigger, but it was like at least like a third bigger than it is in this place. But like the thing is, it was just our specific unit was so shitty. And like our unit was so shitty and our building was so shitty especially over time. Our like the building that we lived in was like just falling apart after a certain point. And we are so glad to be out of the last year of living in that place was a fucking nightmare. Because like everything was constantly falling apart. Just and you know, they don't do anything. They don't do anything about it. And they keep on trying to like band-aid over shit. And it's like really, yeah, we literally, yeah, Miss Moo, we literally had just a running joke constantly about how they like market themselves as a luxury. And it's like, it's really not. It's like, it's luxury in price maybe, but that place sucked. That place sucked shit. And we had no choice in internet. we had no choice for fiber, even though like every other residential area around us has fiber. It's crazy. So yeah, we got real lucky. We literally like we swooped in on this one. Mentis 50, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Holy moly. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You just moved. That's cool. I hope you're not in America. No, I'm still in America. I'm still in the same fucking zip code. we moved out. We moved. I know a lot of people are moving like for, I guess, like political reasons and like, you know, just like cultural environmental reasons, which is badass. You know, you should if you want. But you know, not really in the cards for us right now, and also not. That's a big decision that like, you know, we haven't even really discussed, much less put into action. So we're you know, we're just moving normal style. All things considered, a very easy one. Ray of Sunshine, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that. Thank you sincerely. Yeah, any hey, listen, anything y'all can contribute to getting us back up to that 1,000+ sub goal, very appreciated, especially now as I gotta kind of recoup moving costs and stuff. I might be pushing a little bit more for the stuff that's gonna help make up the difference, because we have to get furniture. The one thing about having a lot of cool new space to work with is that you realize you have to actually put stuff there, and that costs money. So we well, and also we did I know I personally ended up getting rid of a few pieces of furniture just because they sucked so bad. So I like need shelves and stuff, but that's a whole thing. Divorced dad apartment core. It's not to that level. We don't have like the TV on the ground situation. It's just funny. You talking about your moves making me both excited and nervous for my move that's coming up. Well, I hope that goes well. I'm hoping for the best for you. It can be stressful. Even the moves that really go well suck. Like moving just sucks, especially like, you know, the more you kind of live and you like accumulate more stuff that you want to keep, and the more you kind of really get settled somewhere, it really feels like a big undertaking to just upend all of that. It can be like a very just emotionally draining experience, not to mention physically draining. Like this move, all things considered, went so well. It was like such a fucking far cry from the previous experience we had, where like I was literally like just breaking down like on occasion, just like literally just like bringing me to tears of how like stressed out and just how bad it felt, and how I wasn't like excited about where we were going at all, because we had to like jump in on an opportunity for an apartment because we were going to be fucked otherwise. Like we literally had to take like the first place that would have us, right? And so I didn't have we didn't have the space or the time to be like excited or like hopeful about the new place. We literally didn't have any time basically. And so it was just like a very bad experience. And I was like, you know, I need to do everything possible to keep that from happening this time. And we did. And we like, this one went so much better. We got a place locked in early. And so we had like so much time to plan what we were going to do and so much time to pack and like just we were so able to just be like fully confident that we were going to be here so much earlier on. But even then, like with with so much time and everything, the moment I started having to like pack up shit, it was like, wow, I wish I was doing anything other than this. It's like still, it's like I hate moving so much. I hate it so much. Um, it sucks, but I hope it goes well for you. I would say honestly, the thing that really changed things for me was like, um, getting things decluttered early. I would say even with like a couple weeks to actually pack, a couple weeks to actually like pack as in like actually like put things in boxes and set them aside to be taken over, anything like that's like not essential. We had like a couple weeks to do that and that worked out pretty damn well. But the thing that really made the difference for us is that we months in advance started taking things to storage and like throwing stuff out and like just getting rid of things that we knew we had not seen in like years potentially. Like with our eyes we had not like taken them out and looked at them and used them in potentially years, and things that we knew that like we were that even if we did maybe want to go and grab them from storage at some point, we still like did not want to bring them with us. And that was like a huge thing. That was a huge thing. We took like upwards of maybe like 10 to 12 just like full bins of household clutter that we knew we didn't want to deal with, and that made the difference. That gave us so much less stuff to have to worry about finding a place for in terms of packing. Um, and yeah, that was so I would highly recommend declutter. Should be like priority number one, literally months in advance. Um, but if you haven't, start whenever you can, because that's like, yeah, it's a lot, but I just it's one of those places where you just hope you can settle in nicely and it feels better afterward. And I have high hopes for this place. I really do. I think honestly, it's hard to settle in. I still have a lot of anxiety just about being somewhere unfamiliar, specifically at night. I don't know what it is about the sun going down, but just because like I feel totally awesome and fine when it's when there's like light pouring in and I'm just hanging out and I'm like, okay, it's time, it's a new day, time to do some shit. But then the sun goes down and I'm just like, I'm just like, oh man, that's when the ghouls approach. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? I know there's some stuff to talk about. Almost for sure. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. What's Aubergine's take on all this? Aubergine, I mean, actually, in real, he's been doing great. The day of the move was very stressful for him. He was very very stressed out. Are you still renting or did you buy your new? Oh, we're still renting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to buy a house. and it's one of those things where like I want to, if we ever get to the point where we want to like really like super big style settle down and consider like buying property, um that's gonna take a lot of consideration that we just haven't done yet, right? Like we're kind of just trying to get by right now. So it's just not, to me, it's like it's not even worth the consideration right now for the stage of life that we're in. um but maybe someday, uh buying houses is weird. I've been kind of looking into it and it's so much work. I know. It's just like there's so much fucking maintenance already in my life I have to deal with. I'm just like the idea of like having to even the idea of just like, not to mention financially what that might mean for me, but like the idea of having to deal with the logistics of such a thing. I'm just like, I can't even like, oh, I feel like the idea of it just fucking stresses me out to a degree that I can't even. Oh, anyway, But yeah, the day of the move, Aubergine was like so stressed out, and I felt so bad, because you know he don't know what's going on. He's a little guy, but you know we had a we the part of what made this move so smooth is that we saved up to hire movers, and that, oh my god, that made a huge difference. Just having people who were able to like just come in and like take boxes to the truck while we were getting everything else ready and like sweeping shit and just like doing our own thing, like knowing that things were still being moved into the vehicle while we were focusing on, oh man, it was like actually a fucking game changer. I don't know if I ever want to move without a moving company ever again. The problem though is that, oh my god, it costs so fucking much. So like, yeah, it's something if you want to do it, it's worth it, but you have to prep well in advance because it's expensive. But like it, oh my god, it was so fucking nice. And so um anyway, all that to say, we had like just a bunch of people, complete strangers basically, just moving in and out and like moving stuff around, and it was just a lot of like activity and stuff. And so Aubergine spent most of that day finding crevices to to hide in, and I felt so bad. And you know, we kept checking on him basically every like 20 to 30 minutes. We just walk by and just say like, "Hey, you doing good?" And he was just, you know, just sitting. But then when we got to the place, it was kind of the same thing for a little bit. He picked one bathroom. There was like this little closet bathroom, and he picked that spot to walk in, and stand behind the toilet and just kind of like chill out for a solid hour or two. He was just hanging out in there, staying away from all the noise. But literally within the rest of the day, he was chilling. He was like totally fine, and like, you know, he was flopping around the floor. And he seems to really like the stairs and the railing on the stairs, which is not surprising. So yeah, he's doing great now. He's doing really great now. Yeah, he's basically the bravest little kitty cat that there ever was. He was so brave that day. He was doing so good. In spite of his fear. Does it have that new office smell? No. I think if I walked in this place and there was a smell, like any distinct smell, I probably, that might not be the best the best omen. So I'm kind of glad it doesn't have a smell, new or otherwise. um I think having the, oh my god, I need to get my wax burner running again. Wait, I literally know where that is, but I don't have scents. I don't have wax to burn. Fuck. What's like the way to get fresh smells? Not well, we can't do plants. We can't do plants because we have a cat. We wanna be careful about actual plants. We're gonna get like fake shit for decoration purposes. Um, is it like between like wax burners and like, I guess there's like incense as an option. But like, what's the, if I wanted my office to smell like an apple, because I usually just do wax burners. Is there like a better option? Because I usually just do wax burners, but I want to know now so I can prep a shit ton of apples. Yeah, and then I'll just buy the Empire State Building too. Like, it's just so easy. It's probably ideal. Yeah. Wax burners are fine. I mean, I have one. I have one. Wax burners, my beloved. I do love it quite a bit. What is the one that I have? Oh, wait, I have to keep this one. I shouldn't say the brand name because they didn't sponsor me too. I'm so bad about that. I'm literally like the worst fucking streamer on the planet about like accidentally doing word of mouth advertising on my stream without pay. But it's the one that I have the burner for, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm getting more wax melts from these guys because they come in little teddy bear shapes. Oh, that's so cute. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll look at that later. Pay up. Pay the fuck up. And I will say your name. Anyway. Amelia, hi. How's it going? New office, Yahoo, yay. I know, that's how I'm feeling. New office, new fiber internet. I'm honestly realizing how little of the things that I brought that I actually want in my office right now. I'm like looking at these boxes and I'm like, man, I don't need like half of this shit. Why did I bring it? So that's honestly, I don't feel like not a bad place to be. I feel like I can find a spot for a lot of this stuff in storage and like really just unburden myself. But like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do with this space. Because I have ideas. Well, I have ideas for what I would like to do, ideally. But it's just how to do it. Um, I I don't know. It's a lot. I've considered like I've considered ways I could like get some help with just like figuring out the decor of this because I'm like so bad at I've never really sat down and like I've kind of just been flying by the seat of my pants when it comes to like house decoration or apartment decoration previously, and so I'm like so very out of my depth in that regard. My new office is just full of boxes, no room anywhere else. Yeah, no, literally me too. Yeah, like honestly, it is boxes right now. I don't even have my mini fridge plugged in. Haven't used that shit at all so far. And honestly, part of me is like, cause okay, we have an extra room now that I have to figure out what we're doing with. And I think the idea has become it is now a sort of like hobbies room. So we have like a games table, like a I was gonna say crafting table. We have like a games table. We have like a table for like arts and crafts and stuff. And just like various hobbies. Joy wanted like a Lego table, and I'm like, I could maybe just put my mini fridge in there and then use the space in my office for like more shelves and storage and shit, which was like a real problem last time. Um, so I think that's what we're gonna do with that room. I think that's gonna be like a games and hobby room. Um, cause it's big. It's big. It's the second biggest room that we have. And so when we were looking at this place before move-in day, we had a chance to look at it because I mentioned before that we toured this place when the previous residents were still in here, and so all of their shit was in here, and we didn't get to see the house like as like a blank slate. It was like with existing furniture and all that, and so it was like the landlord gave us the chance to see it after they had moved out and before we moved in finally, like a couple weeks ago. And so we were looking at all the rooms and stuff, and we were like, okay. I was like, basically we have to decide now, like kind of where we're going, like where our offices are gonna, where we're thinking our offices are gonna be, and like, where everything else is. So we have like just a general idea of where things are going, so we can tell the movers, right? So we looked at all the rooms. The master bedroom, very obviously master bedroom, like it has like a huge closet. and the bathroom connected to it, and so that was pretty obvious. So that was the bedroom, and then we had the three other rooms, and it was like, okay, two of these rooms are pretty small, and then we have one room that's like pretty big. It's like, maybe like 150% the size of the other bedrooms. And so it was like, do we want to have one of us claim this second big room, or do we want to use this as like the bonus room, and then we both just take like the sort of parallel sized, and it seems like the obvious, not even really much of a question choice in retrospect. So that is what we did. So now Joy and I have offices, and we're right next to each other, literally like the rooms are side by side, identical in size. And also what ended up happening is that our desk positions are actually almost exactly mirrored to each other, but on opposite sides. So like, we're both on like the far side of our offices. Either which way. Play Battleship, but no, the other way. Like there's more space in between us, because like I'm like we're facing away from each other basically, but it's still pretty cool how like our layouts are kind of mirrored in that way. You aren't sharing walls to one another for sound. No. That might get a little dubious depending on the specific stream. But I thought that was pretty funny how that ended up happening. Just because, like, yeah, the desk size and the room size kind of mandated such a thing. Anyway. If you did, you can invent a knock system. Fuck! We didn't think about that! Fuck! You're right. We have to move again. Yeah, sorry. Can't be here anymore. Young Sheldon move? What does that mean? What does that mean? Are you saying that is a young Sheldon move to do the knocking system? I don't know what that means. I guess that means there are characters who implement some kind of a knocking system in Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon is just regular Sheldon now. That's true. He ain't young no more. That's just Sheldon. All right, I've snoozed the ads as many times as possible. You have 3 minutes. Last year I moved from an apartment to rented house, and now that I'm on the ground floor, watch out for bugs. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, we've had some. Oh yeah, here's a fun story. So the previous residents left a welcome sign, like a tall welcome sign by the front door, and we were walking in for the first time, and what we didn't know was that behind that welcome sign there was a wasp nest, hidden. So essentially, right next to the door, there was an open, just an open path for wasps to arrive and fly around. And I was not looking closely. I didn't notice this at all. We didn't know it was there at first. So walking up to the door for the first time, I guess maybe there was like a wasp or something in the handle of the door, like on the other side of the grip, because I gripped the door handle to open it and, let ourselves into our new house for I think like the second time. And I open the door, and as I'm walking in, I feel my finger get stung. Like it was my, I want to say it was my, like my right middle finger or something like that. Um, and I feel like a pinch in my middle finger, and I'm like, oh, what? And then like at the same time, I feel like the the there is a bug on my skin feeling of like little legs and a body on there. And it felt like it was like hugging my finger. So I like shook my hand, and so I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, so I got like super stung by a wasp. Thankfully, it really wasn't bad at all. You know, it like swelled up slightly, like ever so slightly on the sting area, and then I never saw it again. And I've been fine ever since. It subsided pretty quickly. It was a very very minor sting, but like yeah, that was a I was like, oh fuck. It was like it's a bad situation. And then when we actually found the nest, like my heart dropped. I was like, oh no. And so I literally called the landlord immediately, and I was like, hey, so there's a big old wasp nest. Do you have like pest control services you would recommend? And he was like, yeah, we're gonna get you like a pest control situation going, and I will come by tomorrow morning and like spray this nest down and take the sign. And I was like, cool, sounds literally perfect. So we got rid of it pretty quickly. It is no longer there. But oh, that was scary. Uh, because like yeah, there was just like a bunch of bugs around, especially like that first day when nobody had been kind of like walking through for a while. Um, there was a lot of bugs around that front door, but we haven't seen very many since. Honestly, it's mostly flies right now, and then there's like a big spider's web closer to like the awning of the ceiling, but it's like not a huge deal. But I will take that over our previous apartment, which essentially as we were moving out, uh in like the last couple months of moving out, developed like a big roach problem. And so that was definitely a big motivator into making sure all of this shit went down properly, because that is another yeah the yeah and yeah it's not something I enjoy talking about, because it was absolutely horrible, and it still just gives me the fucking creeps. But it is in part because uh that building I mentioned before, the building was falling apart. Part of that is due to the fact that like there were like just constant like moisture and plumbing issues around our unit and like within our unit. Obviously, there's a very obvious candidate of like our fucking hallway ceiling almost caving in, because the upstairs laundry room hookups were running water into the empty upstairs apartment for hours, and almost flooded our apartment as well. So there was that. But then also, even beyond that, we had like an issue with like moisture and like mold growth in the master bathroom that we had to get taken care of. And then the thing that really was like the last fucking straw was we had a situation where there was like a pipe issue or something with the building, and we literally had like pools of water leaking out of our baseboards in like multiple areas of the unit. It's really bad. It was really fucking bad. You have no idea how happy we are to not be living there anymore. So yeah, no wonder you had roaches. Literally, like the big thing roaches are attracted to is like fucking darkness and moisture and food, right? And so like you give them a wet building to hide in, and like they're gonna fucking hide in there. And so, um, Yeah, we started to have a really bad roach problem because you remember, I mean, some of you might remember, and it was like in one of the Donkey Kong episodes I talked about how I had to like take care of a situation where, unbeknownst to me, roaches had been like fucking like growing and breeding under Aubergine's water fountain, which I still, to this day, I hate saying that sentence, but it's a real thing that happened and it was awful. And we took care of it, but it was fucking horrible. And I felt so bad, but yeah, no longer. So we're out of that fucking place. And all that to say, um, I can deal with a spider. Like I'm good. I'm good with like the occasional spider or wasp or something like that, because having to deal with like literally an apartment with bed bugs and then an apartment with a roach infestation back to back, I'm just so ready to not have to fucking deal with that. I cannot even imagine uh the luck required. I guess I can imagine it. I don't even know what I'm saying. I can't. I literally am living through it. I can't imagine it. I did it. It happened. Anyway, so yeah, bugs. We've had our share. Also, hi Santa, how's it going? I lived in a roach house years ago. I absolutely hated it. Yeah, I've lived in like I lived in a couple in my life. But this is the first time I've had to like deal with it myself, and it was like by myself, like with my partner. Um, as an adult is the phrase I'm looking for. Um, it's yeah, it's not great. I did used to live in a I've lived in a lot of situations. I'll just say that much. And I could regale you with the details of all the different situations and contexts in which I have lived. But the important part is there was once a time where it was like after my parents separated and I was living with my mom and my sisters, and we basically didn't have our own place, and so we were living with a friend. We were living with a friend of my mom's, and you know they took us in, and it was a very doable situation, but we didn't have a lot of space, and it was very sort of haphazard. But obviously, we were very grateful for them taking us in. The unfortunate part is that there were uh thankfully not like horrible, there was not like an infestation of like German roaches, which is like that's like the tiny ones that get everywhere and are like, you know, on the scale of bed bugs in terms of like awful pest infestations to get rid of. um but there were like big roaches, and there were a lot of them a lot of the time. And there were literally mornings where I would wake up. I hate saying it. I would wake up and look in my bed, and there would be a dead roach that I had killed in my sleep, because it like crawled under me, and I the squishing crusher, and I would just have to deal with it. You know, I'm like 14, 15 maybe at the time, and I'm waking up at like 6 in the morning to go to a school that makes me depressed, and I get up and I'm like, this is the worst day of my life. I turn around and I look and I see that shit in my bed, and I'm not kidding. I like never had a reaction to it, because I'm like, you know what, of the things going on right now, this is one of the this is one I can deal with. Yeah, it's really funny. I actually think I would feel worse about that happening now than I did at the time, because I was just like fuck, I was just numb at, like at that point, and that's really sad. And that's maybe like a depressing thing to say, but it's true. You know, it's just what things were. But it's so funny. But it's, oh, I hate it. I hate thinking about it because I'm just like, what the fuck? That was awful. So yeah, I've had my fair share of bug scares. Oh, and also, God, oh, another in this same house. I have this very distinct This one did get a reaction from me. I was in so there was like a little side room that sort of doubled as my mom and sister's bedroom, but it was also our like living room space because like the couch that one of my sisters slept on was also a the couch that we watched things on. So it was like sort of a two-in-one kind of situation, and so we did a lot of TV watching in there. And there was one time where I was on the couch just doing my usual thing. I was just drawing and watching a movie, and I'm sitting there drawing, and on my paper, I'm drawing on paper. On my paper, a roach falls off of the ceiling directly in front of me. And I'm not kidding, like within a second, that notebook is like 7 feet away. It's like on the other side of the room. Within a brief second, I literally like immediately I just threw it. It's just like, cool, that's over there now. Oh man. Yeah. It became a missile. Um Happened to me a few months ago. I fell into my bed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you. It's a bad fucking feeling. It's a bad feeling. And now in retrospect, I'm thinking like maybe I shouldn't have thrown the roach onto my mother's bed. maybe maybe there could have been a better way of handling that, but I didn't. It was fully just a full instinctual reaction. I had no idea how to react any differently. It's so funny. Once a roach landed on my shoulder while I was brushing my teeth. Oh God, did you like see it in the mirror, like fall on you? I can't even imagine. Like, oh my God, watching that from like, oh my God, like from a third person perspective, it's bad enough just like feeling it. I can't imagine like seeing it happen in a mirror like in real time. Oh, that might fuck me up a little bit if I. That's so funny. Holy shit. Oh, I had a wasp flying from the fireplace straight to my room while I was peacefully drawing. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe he just wanted to see what you were drawing. Maybe he like wanted to commission you. Oh, why? What did you do? You kill him? Do you kill all your potential clients? Come on now. You could have done it any other way. Yeah, get on Twitter. Fucking DM me. I have a business email. That was Santa Claus. Ho ho help! I've turned into a little bug. I need to be rescued and turned back into my normal form so that Christmas can happen for all of the children around the. And that was how Santa Claus died. And we tell that story to this day. I only know how to come in through the chimney. What if you tried to go out for like pizza with Santa Claus and it was like, all right, dude, you're gonna love this place. I love this place. This is my favorite place to eat here in Toronto. Let's go. And then you walk up to the door and he's like, where's the chimney? I can't go in without a chimney. Well, I mean, like they have They have like a brick oven. I don't know if it's like connected to the ceiling or anything. I don't know if you could like, I don't know if it has like an opening you can get into. I only need a small one. It's Tim Allen rules. They got that right. Listen, not a lot of things they got right in those, but that one, I don't know how they did it. They nailed it. I guess it's just they understood the necessity of such a thing. Santa, why are you talking about this? I'm hungry. Can you boot up Santa Claus? The Disney film? Fully on Disney Plus? You want to watch that on stream? The Walt Disney film on stream? You want to watch that? Okay. Yeah, let's watch Santa Claus. Yeah, guys. Let's watch. All right, guys. It's time to watch. It's time. All right, guys. It's time to watch the Santa Claus. Oh, what the fuck? This isn't the Santa Claus. This is Joe is Hungry Taco Bell new cheesy melt grilled steak burrito review. $3 grilled steak burritos. Joe is hungry. Dance for me, my pixelated dream. Eyes so big and when did they... Is the listing fucked up? I'm on Disney Plus. Help me, I can't help myself.
Hello again.
Hi, Joe.
Today, we're headed back to Taco Bell to check out yet another limited time menu lineup. If you haven't been here before, my name is Joe, and this is the Joe is Hungry channel, where we do an in-depth food analysis, take it down to its bare essentials, give it a righteous score, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia.
I gotta get one of these. Oh, wait, did he do the birthday I gotta get one of those like streamer shout outs, but you have to do it within like, I unfortunately can't do a birthday shout out now because you have to do it within like, not within, you have to do it around words. Oh God, I'm forgetting how to speak. You need to do it, yeah, exactly a month before essentially.
Move on.
Or after, he says, I don't know.
Generous support of the channel.
Hold on, I'm gonna do spoilers. I just need to see what did this one get?
If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fat.
Chad, if you've never seen one of these guys' videos before, what do you think is going on here? I'm so curious. Cause I know. What do you think is going on here? He's hungry, so true.
Fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves.
He changed his mind a lot after the initial review. Does he have like an addendum?
Taco Bell. Actually, a nice price. A good concept. Execution, maybe a little rough. Kind of Taco Bell-ish, if you ask me.
Oh, Joe.
These things should see a high 5, maybe even a low 6. But there's this issue with the temperature test. Maybe you've heard.
What went wrong with the temperature? Oh, we shouldn't have skipped. I missed something.
Well, there are consequences. Because today, I'm going to have to go 4.9.
4.9? What the fuck? What went wrong with the temperature test? What the fuck?
Test. Burrito number 1 is 117.3.
117? You're gonna kill somebody!
Burrito number 2 is 117.0 degrees Fahrenheit. Burrito number 3 is 132.1 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess that's the price of getting them out of the drive-thru rather quickly. If you've been watching my channel, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above.
That's right, or above.
Better.
Hotter is always better, chat.
The Taco Bell here in Calhoun, Georgia, they didn't get the memo today because they failed the Joe is Hungry temperature test.
Oh, man. Oh, that's ouch. I don't think I've ever seen a 113 degrees Fahrenheit on this show before. I haven't been watching for very long. That's crazy. You said he changed his mind quite a bit. What did he say? Did he post anything about that? I'm so curious. What's the scoop? I'm not seeing anything in the comments. There are multiple cameras in the car. You need to hop on Joe is Hungry. You need to hop on Joe is Hungry. You're gonna see me on there at some point. Maybe next year. You're gonna see me on the birthday shoutouts. I'm not kidding. It's gonna happen. So, you know, get it, invest now, get it on the ground floor. Joe is the only food content I watch. Yeah, no, I used to be a report of the week girly. But Joe is Hungry is just so, he's just such a master of his craft. I mean, you saw the cats at the beginning of the video. Come on now. I'm so cute. What is, someone said I don't know if he followed up at all. What did he change? I have to know. What did he change his mind about? What is his socials? Does he have a social? What is his socials? Penny was my guess. I'm sorry. Oh, you were lying. Oh, you were lying maliciously and on purpose. I see. Okay. I understand now. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, you asked for guesses. Oh. I super did. Oh no. Oh no. No, that's just the corner where he does the sneakadoodle bite.
Do the Joe is Hungry sneakadoodle bite.
See?
Sneakadoodle bite number 1. Sneakadoodle bite number 2.
That's where he does the sneakadoodle bite, guys. It's where he does the sneakadoodle bite. It's so good, man. You gotta watch this channel. Joe is hungry. No, you know, I'm dropping the link to this specific video in chat right now. Just so you hop on. You gotta hop on Joe is Hungry right now. Now boot up 4 hours of German clips. Yeah, what if, oh, you know what? What if we do the real streamer thing and we just start freebooting content? What's a video I really want to watch right now? I'll just do it silently. I'll just watch it. I was watching these reviews of the Spider-Man movies. That'd be pretty cool just to sit and watch silently. Going to bed soon. Just want to say pop in, or just want to pop in and say congrats on the move. Thank you, Audrey. I appreciate it. You have a good rest. I hope you're doing well. I love React Slop. Sorry, I actually did kind of get silent because I started checking Discord. And now I'm checking my social media instead of doing the stream. Oh, goddamn. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry, I saw something good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. That was a real goodness gracious one. Oh, I haven't done. Oh, no, I should. Okay, I was gonna say I could get on and do my horse dailies, but then I remembered. I'm gonna keep Horsey's away from streams that are not specifically advertised as horsies, because there are people who like go out of their way to not watch for like for their own reasons. So I want to be aware of such a thing. I could do Final Fantasy 14, but then people would leave. I don't want people to leave. We have a surprising amount of people here for a just chatting stream. I might do. I want to do like a. I want to do miscellaneous. I want to do Northern Lion style miscellaneous today. Play some connections. All right. What is this? No, that's not. What am I looking at? I thought that was going to be the what? What did that just opened up a new tab? Oh no. I just showed my bookmarks tab where the only things here are the Jamie Page stems page, how to kill German roaches, and 3 piracy bookmarks. Oh, that's awesome. I thought that was gonna be dark mode. Sorry. Here. Okay. Do you have any Joe is hungry bookmarks? No. All right. 4 groups of 4. Here we go. Pulp, science, juice. I feel like juice and pulp are gonna be the. That's probably a red herring. That's gonna lead me to like. Oh, hold on. Group, cluster. We have like. No. Collect. Could cluster be used as like a verb? I don't think so. Like to cluster something. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Pool. I feel like pool, group, collect. And this could be it, but I'm not sure. Let's do something a little bit more certain. A fan. Wait. Okay, sway. How about to historical fiction, science fiction. Triglyceride fiction. Biopic, no, I'm sorry, that's not. Camise. This one's okay. This one's not. This one's not in my strong. Oh, calcium, triglyceride. No. Here, I'm gonna do. Let's start eliminating things. I'm gonna do my pull collect group cluster and see if that. Damn it, one away. Cluster. Pull group collect. Wait. Damn it. No, it's worse. Sway? No, what the fuck? Okay. Well, I'm scared. Group, collect, cluster, concentrate. Oh, shuffle. Hold on. Is there anything else that can... Wait a minute. Historical fiction, science fiction, fan fiction. Group fiction? It's not biopic, because biopic fiction is not really a term. Triglyceride fiction. Pulp. Oh my god, my throat. Pulp fiction. Oh! Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. Shit. Wait. I'm so... What is... Camise? Is that clothes? Is that like a... I'm trying to think, is that like a... Wait! Oh, wait! No. Concentrate. Hold on. Collect, group, concentrate, and wait could possibly be ways in which to gather thoughts? I'm like so... No. What did I do previously? I did like group, concentrate, collect. Wait, concentrate. Concentrate, pull, collect, group. Damn it, fuck. Influence, juice and influence. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, that was so fucking bad. I have to do another one. I have to save myself. Juice as in to influence. I don't know if I knew that one, but I feel like I maybe could have gotten other. I don't know. That's a weird one. There's an archive though, but it's locked. Don't I? No, it's not. I literally have an account that can do this. I can do this, New York Times. New York Times, I know I can do this. I literally do it on my phone. I have to continue with Apple. One sec. Let me not stream my Apple login information. Damn, actually, I'm gonna go drink some juice now. I literally still have apple juice in the fridge. We have transferred the good news. We have transferred the apple juice over to the new fridge. Bad news, we are almost out. However, good news, we will certainly be getting more because we're getting groceries like tomorrow. I can't wait to have groceries in our new house. Yum. Call her Jersey Mike because she has the juice. First of all, I don't know what that means. Secondly, don't call me that. Can you open your piracy trackers real quick? No! We're playing Connections Archive. Wait, I could do this one again. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually see the other options. No, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be right. Let's do August 9th. I didn't do that one. Let me in. Muffin. Twilight? Casper. Well, Casper and Ghost, I know is a red herring. It's not gonna be it. Things that are friendly. Why would Casper... Wait, Casper... Let me think, like Casper is also the name of like a mattress company. Are there other things here that are like mattress or that are like things that would be advertised on a podcast? You know what I mean? Wait. Casper, Ghost. Casper and Ghost maybe not in relation to each other in terms of like because like we're not gonna have like friendly here, but like they're both also movies about ghosts. Are there also other movies about ghosts? What is Let Me In? Is that the name of a movie? That's too dubious. I'm not gonna do that one. Twilight is a movie about vampires, and it's also a time of day. Okay, let's do something else. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Maze. Silk? Guys, I promise I'm not so fucking ass at these. It's just I feel like they're giving me the hardest ones, specifically when I'm on stream. They're giving me the hardest ones specifically when I'm on stream. Hold on. Knock, knock. Who's there? Muffin. Muffin. I gotta shuffle. Yield. Fruit. Things that you call crops. Return. Wait, outcomes to a oh, wait, yield, fruit, product, return, agriculture. Results. I'll take it. Okay, all right. We're cooking. We're fucking cooking. All right. We are fucking cooking is what I just said. I've swapped the G's. Dad. Inside. Twilight? What the fuck is here? What is here? Why is this the way it is? Twilight. Muffin. Syrup. Practical. Jokes. Knock knock. Jokes. Muffin. Joke. Wait, dad jokes. Inside jokes. Oh, a type of joke. Oh shit, here we go. All right. It's never been easier than this. Maple syrup. High fructose muffin. A silk sheet. Let me in. What the fuck is let me in? Maze. Muffin. Okay. Let me in has to be like the name of a movie or something. Cause get this. All right. Let's say like Let Me In, Twilight, Casper, and Ghost. They're all movies about ghosts or mythical creatures in some way or another, right? Let's just assume that. Muffin, silk, maze, and syrup. Is there any, like, what's the correlation here? Silk, syrup, muffin, maze? I don't know. A maze is corn syrup, corn maze, corn muffin? Is that a thing? I don't know what the fuck corn silk is, but this is like the closest thing I got. I sure as hell ain't putting corn ghost in here. So I don't know what the fuck corn silk is, but Ah! Corny things. Are these just like fucking scary movies? They're not scary. What is this? Movies featuring supernatural romance. Casper is a romance movie? What? No, it's not. Like maybe in like the they fall in love, like, young love. He wanted to kiss her. Yeah, but that's not what the movie's about. The movie's about he's a cartoon and he's got shitty uncles or whatever. I haven't seen the movie since probably like 2003. So maybe I shouldn't speak so confident. Put it on in the corner. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Sick. All right, more. I want more. I need more. I'm hungry. I need more. August 8th, 2025. Let's do it. Pac-Man. Oh, Pac-Man. He's the guy that eats all the pellets. Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man. Miss Marvel. Miss Doodle. Miss Grant. No. All right. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Squarespace. This stream is sponsored by Pac-Man. Okay, let's see. He's got a thing cut out of him. He's a shape of a slice cut out of him. That's his shape. So we could do that. Could be something. He does eat pellets. He also eats a lot of fruit. He's also an arcade character. So he is something you can find in an arcade. We're not getting anywhere starting from Pac-Man. Draw, a tie, even. Confer, no, that can't be. Square. Wait, draw, tie, even, square. We're even, we're square. So it's like to be on the same level as someone. Yes, okay. Make equal as a score. Got it. All right, cool. That's a starting point. To doodle, to doze, to what is confer? What is to oh man. Oh fuck, confer. I've heard this word in context where it made sense, but now like you asked me for like a definition, I couldn't like to grant a grant is to pass note. Hold on, wait. To pass notes, to confer, to present, to grant. Oh, this one feels dubious. No. Oh, here we go. Space, doze. This is like things where. Oh, to marvel. To confer? I feel like this could potentially be like I don't know what the fuck confer means off the top of my head. That's the problem I'm running into, is that like Doodle. See, like okay, so my thing is like when I think doodle, I think of like drawing, you know what I mean? Like I think of like sketching, but I guess like this could be like maybe in the context of like maybe you're someone who like does New York Times stuff and you work like a 9 to 5 office job. If you're doodling somewhere, it's because you're distracted, right? And I feel like that maybe that could exist in like a similar uh a similar context as some of these other ones. So we'll try that. No, okay, not quite. Fuck. Then what if, okay, maybe it is confer? We're not gonna get on this like, no, yeah, we're not gonna. Okay, this is the closest we got. So one of these is incorrect. Doze, maybe? Marvel. Space. Wait. Degree, present, paint. Grant. Mm. What if it is like things you could find in an arcade? I don't know. I don't know. I might be kind of crazy because like I think like Space Invaders, Doodle Jump, Marvel, some Marvel shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if that's like. I inadvisably looked at chat, and the only and first thing I read was Doe's Doug, and I immediately looked away. So, um, I'm losing. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Hold on. Okay, let's present. Pass notes. Grant. Let's just say confer. No, come on. Something's wrong. Something is very wrong with how we are thinking about this. And I don't know. Okay, I'm starting because the thing I'm starting to think of is like degree as in like college, right? And then I'm like, oh, pass notes, that's also like an academic thing, right? And then I'm like, oh shit, a grant is also something you that's like a college word. And then dozing is something you do in college, but I say that based off of stereotypes because I never went to college. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so why the fuck is vest here? You know what I mean? Like vest is in like the clothing, or like I have a vested interest. Oh fuck, I'm fucked. It's just so, this is so. Did I try Pac-Man, Doodle, Marvel, in space? Because this might be my best shot. Wait, no. My best shot is the one we did where it was like what was it? It was Doze, Space, Doodle, and Marvel. One of these was wrong, and it wasn't Doodle, right? Doodle wasn't the one that was wrong. Is Marvel the one that's wrong? For pass notes, degree, vest. No, that has to be Marvel, Doze, and Space. I feel like they have to be Doze. No, but like what? Which other one? Which other one works? What the fuck does confer mean? Chat is chat's getting really mad. And I'm just trying not to read so they don't give me the answer. See, like, okay, present could also be like a state of mind, right? A state of like attention. But then, but I feel like these other three are so specifically about having a lack of attention. You know what I mean? And so, like, I don't feel like that works because why would three of these be about having a lack of attention, but then this one is like, what about, okay, paint, 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 bucket, spray, paint. Hmm. Let's see. Grant. Pass notes. Degree. Where I feel like I just gotta send it at this point. I'm getting stuck. If it's not for me, it's not for me. You know, it's like we just send it. Grant, pass notes, degree. Oh no. But I can't do it because it's not right. What the fuck does confer mean? It wasn't even close. Bestow. Oh, to vest is to bestow. Okay, see that I didn't. Things you might do during class. Oh my fucking god. I need to look at that again. What was that? Hold on. I have to look at the fucking connections bot. Hold on. Oh my god, it was MS Paint. I was on the right track. No, it was the fucking Miss Pac-Man and Miss MS Paint, MS degree as in Masters of Science, MS Pac-Man and Miss. See, I was never gonna get the Masters of Science thing. I had no clue. I was never gonna get that. I cannot believe I was that close, and I could have gotten it maybe, but like, oh, that feels bad. You want to do more? You want me to do more things that'll piss you off? Do W plays? Why? So you can dox me? I genuinely, I used to be pretty damn good at connections. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know if it's just the streamer brain or like the fact that I've been stressed out. Okay. This is the one. Hover. Okay, hold on. Wait, we got some Star Trek stuff here, which is a bad sign because I have no fucking clue about anything Star Trek related. But like Vulcan, Borg, what else is here? Batman, that's from Star Trek. And the graph. It's also right? That was like that had to be in there, probably. Okay, devil, sinner, pierce, poke. Let's start with, I feel like boar might be, oh yeah, like something is a bore, something is a drag, something is ah! What is wrong? What is wrong with am I just getting like, am I getting attacked? Am I getting attacked? Borg. Cyborg. Sigh. To scroll. To, oh, hold on, wait. To drag, to hover, to click. Computers? Guys, I know computers. Wait, guys, I know computers. Wait, I just had a fucking crazy thought. Hold on, wait. We might be onto something. Pierce and punch, as in like punching a hole, like a hole puncher. So like these are two things that can like, to wound something. To poke could also be in here, but Batman kills people. He famously does not kill people. Wait a fucking minute. I want to follow up on Elf. What is this all about? Elf King. The Elf King. King, sinner, devil. I don't know why this is like giving me, like these have got to be the same, right? Biblical terms. I would know if the Borg was in the Bible, I think. that would have probably made its way to me pretty early on, all things considered. Batman is a sinner. Batman is the devil. Does Batman know someone named Pierce? Graph. What is graph? And I have no clue. This is another. I keep getting these where it's like they have a word in here that I don't fucking know what it means, removed from context. Graph, king, sinner, devil. Let's send it. No. Damn. Ah! Bore. As in like to perforate. That's it. There we go. Okay, wait. All right, hold on. Elf? What the fuck is going on? It's Vulcan and Borg, there's Star Trek shit going on here. I just can't prove it. What is a... Okay, cause like these two are Star Trek. So it's like, what else? If this is a red herring, you know, like, which it could be. If this is a red herring and this is not Star Trek related, what the fuck is it? What is a Borg? If not, I don't know. Like, cause I'm thinking like a cyborg, but I'm like, okay. Things that have psi in front of them, and it's like not, like there's psyche. See? So I'm like, it's gotta be. What about Elf? This is. You can make Dark Souls boss names out of these words. True. Psy games. Oh my god, wait. Umusme. Oh my god. Let's see. Sinner. Devil. Graph. Borg. One away. How? Didn't I literally already do Sinner, Devil, Graph, King? So it's not that. Sinner, Graph, Borg, King? What? Wimbledon winners? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, something I was never ever going to get. Okay, what the fuck is this one? Ones with pointy. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Oh, I should have seen that a lot sooner. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. We got it. We got it, though. Yeah, wait, is that a tennis thing? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. That's crazy. Okay, I think we got one more that I haven't done. Okay. Bait pin, cross squad, hook, spec needle, badge, strap, button, rag, chamois, rib, uppercut, brooch, and jab. Well, I know all of these words, so that'll be good. So let's just say like brooch, badge, things you wear on your like lapel, a cross, a button, possibly. Oh, a pin. Pin, badge, button, brooch. Actually might be what we're looking for. Fuck yeah. Immediately accessory with a pointy fastener. Cool. Perfect. That's a great start. Okay. Jab, uppercut, cross, hook. These are types of punch, right? There's not a rib punch. These are types of punching. There we go. Boxing punches. Okay. This is going so much better. To strap. To needle. Spec. A lot of these feel like incomplete words to me. Rag, chamois. Bait. Squad. What? Okay. Like, we're well within capability of getting this just fine, but I feel like I want to understand what I'm looking at right now. Spec. Ragtime. Let's see. Bait. Hold on. Rib. Spare ribs. Fuck. Rib eye. Wait, is that a... Huh. Rib, okay. Oh! Wait. To rib and to rag as in to like to intentionally like annoy someone, to rib on to rag on someone, to needle someone as in like, you know, make jabs at them for like insult them, and to bait someone like rage bait. Oh shit, to tease. There we go. Okay. Strap, spec, squad, chamois? I don't know. I'm not gonna. What is this? Muscle nicknames plus. Oh my god. Oh, oh no. Yeah, I need to. They start doing things that like my brain doesn't even consider going to. I hate that plus letter shit. I do too. It's completely antithetical to how I think about words. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so like, it breaks me. It breaks me. They were intentionally fucking with you. Well, yeah, it's a puzzle. It's their job to make it as confusing and seemingly incomprehensible as possible until you find the one little thing. You could say they were ribbing you. Yeah, they were baiting me. All right, that was fun. God, now what? What else does Northern Lion do? He does like I don't know. I kind of want to do I don't do Wordle a lot, but I want to do it now because I do like Wordle quite a bit. Also, it's got a dark mode, so hell yeah, there we go. Let's see. Loser. Oh, what an appropriate start. What? Oh no, no clues. Okay. Uh, uh, I don't know what I'm trying to spell here. Uh, pa- Pam, Pan. Oh man, they won't let me spell pancake. Why? How about this? How about this? How about this? Chip. Oh man, I can't do like chips. Why I can, but I don't want to use any letters that I've already ruled out. Hmm. Wait, chimp. There we go. This is not going well. Okay, so we know there's an I and an M. Hmm. My The Secret Life of Walter Mitty? Mid. Min. No. Oh! Minty. Ah! What the fuck? Okay. I'll take it. That went well pretty damn quickly. Jesus. I guess basically only eliminating letters actually is pretty cool. Cause you really just start to whittle down the fucking options quickly. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much to go. Because when you have to like swap letters around that you know are there, but you just don't know where. 12 rats in a trench coat. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now what? Game Duel. I've done Game Duel on stream before, right? What is Game Duel like these days? They added more modes. Let's take a look. Cover art, that's the usual. Artwork gets the game by its artwork. Keywords gets the game by keywords. This is the Oh, guess the game by its specifications. Is this the wait? Is this the one that we usually have? Where you like whittle down the Yeah, this is the type of video game to begin. Let's say Undertale. All right. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one that's Oh, okay. Showing adventure genre and showing action theme. Oh, you can choose not to show those. That's potentially helpful because yeah, a lot of things constitute adventure and action, really. Okay. So, it is a single player game. We know this. We know this. It has no co-op or multiplayer functionality at all. It is only single player. No No thing of the sort. It also could be fantasy, horror, drama, or comedy, which gets us lit horror. No. Uh I have an issue with like genre classification in games and the way that fans of games classify genres sometimes. Um Ask me about Steam tagging at some point and I'll go on like a 50-minute rant. Okay, let's do something that's gonna like hit all of the beats. What is something made in Unreal Engine and published by Ubisoft? like, I'm trying to think like, no, because like all of their stuff is on like Anvil Engine, but that covers a lot of games still. Um, let me see. It's like a very prolific publisher that's done a lot of stuff and publishes in Unreal Engine. Square Enix? Oh, wait. We could get something from Square Enix in here. What's a Square Enix game that did Unreal in recent times? Level 5? I don't know. Let's do like an Assassin's Creed. Let's do Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh shit. Wait, before anything, I completely forgot to talk early access / release year. So it's not showing me the hint it is supposed to show me. Ooh, showing wait. Oh, the summary is like super helpful. Wait. Oh, that's really good actually. I mean, obviously it makes it a little easier. You don't have to do as much memory work, which is kind of the whole point, but like that's pretty good. I'm going to play without for now. Okay, so wait, is this newer or older than 2015? I think this is older, right? It's older? Yeah, okay, so anything before 20, so let's just say like a Square Enix game before 2018. Let's cover our bases here. 2015. Life is Strange was 2015, right? So not that. Let's just do like Final Fantasy 13. Okay, it's newer than 2009, older than 2015. So, okay, that's whittling down a pretty small window. It is not Square Enix. It's also not, this is something it's not third person or isometric / bird view. Are you Snapcube? No, I'm Germa. It also action fantasy, but it's not okay. It's not Square Enix. So first person, maybe, but like it could also be a side scroller. Hey, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do a side scroller that was. Yeah, let's try a side scroller. So before 2015, after 2009, was Super Mario 3D Land released before 2015? It was on the 3DS, so it had to be. That had to have been like a 2013, 2014 game, right? Am I correct? It was 2012. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're Oh, yeah. Well, so it's not going to be Mario, but it at least gets us closer. It gets us closer. We're not trying to guess correctly right away. I just want to get more clues because they're not giving us much. Fuck. That counts as third. I thought side scroller was its own. Oh, but we do. Oh my God. Wait. Oh shit. It's 2010. And it was not on the 3DS. Okay. Something that was on PC, PS3, Xbox, or potentially You know, okay, let's see. PC 2010. A single player PC game minimum that came out in 2010. First person is an action game and a platformer. An action platformer. A first person action platformer that came out in 2010 on PC and is single player only. When did Minecraft come out? When did Minecraft release in early access? Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty. When did Minecraft release in early access 2010? Fuck. Oh, we actually have 4 attempts, I'm realizing. 7 average guess attempts. Okay. This does not help me at all. Holy shit, this is getting bad. A simulator? But it's not first person? What? Is it top down? Wait, is it top down? Does top down, is top down separate from isometric? I'm trying to figure out how the game. Oh, no. Oh my god, I made a fucking grave mistake. I made a horrible mistake. I don't know why I was thinking this, but when I don't know what I did Super Mario 3D Land. It's literally 3D Land. I was guessing Mario because I wanted to guess a side-scrolling platformer, and I literally didn't do that. So I actually didn't rule out, I thought I maybe ruled out side-scrollers in my brain. Like in my subconscious, I was like, well, I did the side-scroller guess, so I ruled out side-scrollers. No, I didn't. Super Mario 3D Land is not a fucking side-scroller. I don't know what, my brain is fried. I don't know if you can tell on this stream. I'm so full of fried brains. So actually side-scrollers are completely not ruled out, which means we're good. Except that doesn't help. Wait, hold on. A PC action platform side-scroller that came out in 2010? Motherfucker, that's every game that came out in 2010. 2010 was like the year that like side-scrollers were popping the fuck off. When did Super Meat Boy come out? Side view. There we go. We're getting there. I have so much more than 4 guesses, actually. Wait, we're getting rid of a one-time clue. No thanks. I don't fucking need it. Okay. We actually did not get much more information. I'm doing poorly at getting information I don't already have. I'm doing very poorly at such a thing. Wrong franchise and saga is almost useless in this specific context. You know what I mean? Okay, what else came out that year? Oh my god. A side scroller that was on PC. Oh man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fez? When did Fez come out? Was Fez? I'm doing like games that were in Indie Game the Movie now, you know what I mean? Also, that came out in 2012. Oh. Oh, wait, but it's a platform puzzle indie adventure? That doesn't help me. I know. It's a side scroller that came out in 2010 on PC. Of fucking course it is a platform puzzle indie adventure. Yes, I know it is. You've given me nothing. Is it Limbo? Oh! Man, if I could have gotten theme down, if I could have like narrowed down like a horror game. Oh, okay, straight up next time, I should be playing around themes more actively, because knowing the theme is like better than knowing the genre in like this specific game mode. Also, what the fuck is the distinction between themes and genres at this point? Horror is a genre. I don't know, like, what I this game mode, I love it, but also it does kind of frustrate me sometimes. Okay, cool. Well, let's do something else. Guess the game character. That's new. I was oh, I just had a very scary experience seeing veiny flesh on my screen. That's really huh, okay. Try to guess the video game characters in less than you just did the same thing AI does. True. Try to guess the video game character in less than 4 attempts. Every day a new character is shown. You must guess who they are. I must? Every day? I don't know if I can handle such responsibility. Character is incorrect. The characters from the same franchise. The character you tried to guess matches any of its species with the character of the day. They are displayed next to the name. That's pretty fun. Come on, man. Man, I wanted to play this one. Man, I'm a little sad. I kind of wanted to, man, I wanted to play this game. Oh, man. What a bummer. Animal. Female. That's so fucking funny. It's Pikachu. All right, let's do cover. I'm liking I like how it tracks which of the daily modes you've done. Let's do cover art. Oh, this one is Sid Meier's Pirates. Nope. Strategy. Let's see. This one is Just Cause 1. No. What? Civilization? Is this Sid Meier's Civilization? What the fuck is it? Oh, this is like some kind of war game. Is this a Medal of Honor? Original? No. Medal of... Oh, there's so many. Allied Assault? No. Oh! Huh. Wait, here we go. Huh. Hi. Let's go down. What is it? Hi-Fi Rush. Hit. That's not... Oh, wait, hold on. Hit hearts. Okay, is this the subtitle? What? Okay, what about that second word? Iron. Oh, Hearts of Iron? I cheated. It was. Oh no, I didn't cheat. It was Hearts of Iron 3. Fuck. Fuck. That went poorly. Artwork. Let's go. What the hell am I looking at? This is Excite Bike. Nope. This is. Let's just say some kind of football. It's not eFootball 2022. Soccer. Correct. Soccer is a franchise and Saga? Oh, wait, it's baseball. It's baseball. Yeah, it's Nintendo baseball. Yes. Yes, look at him. God damn, why are they kind of like... I shan't say. Keywords. Try to guess the video game in less than 6 attempts. Try to guess the game based on the clues presented to you in the form of phrases or words, emojis, or even the pixelated cover art. Try to combine all this information to decipher which of the game is hidden behind these clues. Red is the game is incorrect. Yellow is the game shares the same franchise but not the same saga. This one's weird. Green is shares the same franchise and saga. If the game you tried to guess matches any of its genres of the game of the day, they're displayed next to the name. Death, Elves, Magic, and Melee. Is that Oblivion? Okay, wrong franchise. And Saga. Traps, Bloody, Sequel, and Disease. Elves, Traps, Bloody, oh, Disease? Wait, that makes me think like Dishonored 2? Portals, Climbing, Medieval, Swimming? What? Disease, Portals, Medieval, and Swimming. The fantasy game about disease that I know of. I was gonna say Bloodborne, but that like doesn't have portals in it. Okay, well, let's just think like fantasy fantasy franchises with medieval fantasy with traps and a sequel. Okay. So it's not Elder Scrolls. It's not Dishonored. Portals. What fantasy world with a sequel would have portals in it? Baldur's Gate 2, let's just say. Acrobatics, corruption, action adventure, boss fight. This isn't helping, man. Action adventure. Sequel. The Witcher 3? Magic spells, staff weapon, save crystals, puzzle solving, save crystals. A staff weapon and save crystal. I mean, crystals makes me think Final Fantasy, but you don't really use crystals for saving, at least not in the ones that I've played. So I'm like, puzzle solving. And then it's like action adventure, acrobatics, corruption, staff weapon, Death elves magic melee traps bloody sequels. It's like we're getting more in the weeds as we go. Magic spells. Disease. What if I just put like magic dark the magical quest starring Mickey Mouse. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Oh. Fantasy setting, healing potion, lizard creature, sprinting mechanics, environmental hazards, sword and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, man, I don't know what this is. It's not Avowed. But is it Avowed? Oh, Heretic 2. Oh, wasn't one of these literally just re-released? I like just heard of this series. Cool. Hey, pretty damn cool. That was not playing to my strengths with that one. Let's do like let's do a little bit of keywords unlimited. Crow agents bloody camera dreams. Bloody. Dreams. Oh, Crow agents bloody camera. Camera and dreams. No, wait, dreams actually kind of throws me off. Because I was going to say maybe like Outlast 2? Murder, kidnapping, checkpoints, collectibles, and a plot twist? Crow. Agents. Bloody. Camera. Camera is so specific. What games have a camera? Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. Might as well. Car accident, mind control, story-driven voice acting, ambient music. Car accident. Mind control? I don't know, man. I've never seen this before in my life. I wanted to, this is not it, but I wanted to, the agents in the Crow for some reason made me think Psychonauts. Licensed cars, WASD movement, dream sequence, episodic content, developer cameo. This is nothing to me. this is not the developer cameo. I'll take the one-time clue at this point. It will show you release year, platforms, genres, and title. Is it Alan Wake? Oh man, I need to finish that game. There's a plot twist in Alan Wake. What? No! Oh, fuck. Spoilers. Okay. Traps. Another one with fucking traps and darkness. What is with traps, puzzles, slavery, darkness? I don't know. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom? Platform blindness, industrial liberation. I'm just gonna start throwing shit out there. Disco Elysium. Side scrolling. Possession. 2.5D Possession side scroller. It's a platformer. Super Mario. New. No HUD, dark humor, mind control, and shaky camera. I've never played this fucking game in my life. Skip. Oh, skip. Greatest hits, escort mission, PS1 Wait, that narrows it down. Wait. No, it doesn't. Greatest hit. Oh, again. Sleeping enemy, single player, developer, voice acting, pre-rendered backgrounds, breaking. That's Gerson, man. That's Deltarune. That's Oddworld. I've never played Oddworld. I don't know. Please, help. Boost robot flight go-kart? Rocket robot on wheels? No. Boost robot flight and go-kart? Mario Kart. Double dash. Weapons? Oh, Sonic Racing. Transform. Yay. Wee. Hooray. I got this. Putting Hedgehog in there is like, that's such a giveaway. Anime clone cults, bloody murder robots. Ain't that one fucking Netflix show? Ain't anime clone cults, bloody murder robot. That's gotta be like a, I feel like that's, are there clones in Persona? No. Wait, robots. Is this near Automata? Betrayal, darkness, hologram, flashback, minigames, and poisoning. Minigames makes me think it's a fucking Final Fantasy. Darkness. Chain of memories, no. Apocalypse, terrorist, cliffhanger, foreshadowing, plot, escape room. Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on. Escape room. That really just... Is it Zero Escape? No. Time travel, story driven, visual not. Okay, I'm going through. Oh, wait, correct franchise in Saga. I just saw. Wait. Zero Time Dilemma. No, fuck. No, wait. we're losing. Wait, the Nonary games. Oh. Wait, stop. No. Virgin. I did it. Yay. Okay. Mana, elves, fairy, magic, spell! This does not help me. This could be any game you've ever played. Fairy does make me think of Zelda. So let's do like Ocarina of Time just to get it out of the way. Traps again. Why do they keep giving me the traps category? Giants, heroes, mining, and sequel? Mining? Hold on now. Giants and heroes. Giants, heroes, traps. What? It's a sequel too? A fairy. Hold on. Secret of Mana. Goblins, minions, torture, trolls, dwarves. It's the Lord of the Rings Gollum? No. What the fuck? Vampire, wizards, gambling, medieval, and it's just, what? Gambling? Medieval sacrifice games I catch my niece playing on her iPad. Like, what is torture, gambling, traps, and trolls? It's not Balatro. The Elder Scrolls, Oblivion. No. Base building, management, Oh, it's a god game. Wait. What's that one fucking game? Oh, what's that one game that you're... Oh, no. I'm thinking of a very specific game and I can't... Wait. No. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. There was a game he played that was like, it looked like an old PC game. And it was like, it was like big. You played as God. And you had like big giants that like walked around and like you could just do shit to them. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna happen. And I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat it. If I wasn't ever gonna get it myself. Dungeon Keeper. Okay, that's not what I was thinking. Black and White. Okay, Black and White is the one that I was thinking of. I wouldn't have gotten it either way. War bots, tank, camping, kill cam, and sniping. Any Call of Duty. Soldier, mechanic, communism, mercenary, camouflage, and helicopter. It's also the wrong franchise. Communism? Is this Kirby's Epic Yarn? Let's just go down the first person shooters. Battlefield. I don't know. 2042. We're getting a little crazy with it. Oh, wait, correct franchise. Respawning. Leaderboard. This doesn't help me, man. Battlefield. Hardline. Okay. We're just going down the... It's Battlefield. Bad Company. Wrong Saga. Battlefield 1. Is that a big 2? It's Battlefield. Mech robots, gravity sliding, invasion and shapeshifting. Rocket robot on wheels. Transformers. Jet boost, boss fight, fast pace, high score, bullet hell, and bullet time. It's not rocket robot on wheels. Why not? Gravity sliding, jet boost, boss fight, fast pace, bullet hell, bullet time, high score. Get me out of here, man. I fucking hate this game mode. I hate keywords. I don't know if I'm ever playing keywords ever again. I hate this fucking game mode. Oh, it's so bad. It's really, really bad. I can't stand it. I would rather play Guess Unlimited. Medium my ass. Oh. Guess Unlimited. All Gables games, including niche, old, and obscure time. Oh, they have new. You can customize. Whoa. Hey, that's pretty. Wait, this actually is pretty damn cool. What are your thoughts on Spider-Man 3? You mean the movie? It's ass. It's a bad film. I have the most like uninteresting opinion on Spider-Man 3 of all time, which is that it's a bad movie that tries so much that it's not able to do any of it particularly well. Like it's the most like I just walked out of the theater in 2008 opinion of Spider-Man 3. It's just not good. It tarnishes a lot of its own potential purely due to studio meddling. And it's not Raimi's fault. I don't blame the creative hand behind that movie for the state that it's in. I do blame the corporate meddling, but it made the movie worse. And it's like, I'm not going to lie about that. It has good scenes, but like as a complete thing, it's literally, it's such a vast drop off in quality from Spider-Man 2 to Spider-Man 3. It's so, every time I see a video that's like apologism about Spider-Man 3, it's especially if they are also doing the other movies in the same breath, because I feel like what ends up happening is like they go through like Spider-Man 1 and 2 and it's like they have nothing but just like kind, wonderful things to say about these movies. And it's like, wow, Spider-Man 2 is like the masterpiece and its themes resonate with me so greatly. And it's like the writing is it's just so crisp and tight and well done. And every character has a distinct like role in the story that is motivated by its overall theme. And it's like, you know, it's got wonderful like side characters, like the extras, the New Yorkers are so integral to the emotion of the story. And then you get to Spider-Man 3 and it's like, you know, I hated this movie as a kid, but watching it back, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And if you ignore all of the scenes being the way that they are, and you just like make up a reason why. No, it's not. It's not actually like, I'm being extremely ungenerous. It's just, I always feel like every video that has to describe what is good about Spider-Man 3 describes basically everything about the movie except the movie itself and how it plays out like beat to beat. And it's like, I get it. There are qualities of that movie that are like worth studying and talking about and like and are good to watch. And again, individual moments are good, but like it just doesn't come together, and that's like a really important thing for me. Is like I can take an individual scene, I could take like the Sandman scene and watch it on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, what a wonderful short film. But then it's like, you know, that doesn't do much for the movie as a whole. If you ignore the movie is good. Like it's just there's just so much shit in that movie that drags it down. And I feel like every video that's like, here's why Spider-Man 3 is actually better than you remember. It's like they go over all of the good stuff that everybody already knows is the good stuff. And then they just ignore all of the stupid shit that makes it bad. And it's like, yeah, if you only talk about the good stuff, it's going to seem better than it is. But we're not just talking about the good, the bad stuff is also there. And it is a part, you can't just say it doesn't matter to the movie because it's an integral part of the movie. We literally watched all 3 Raimi Spider-Man movies back to back to back in the Discord, like within the last like year or two. And like every fucking time I rewatch Spider-Man 3, I go into it being like, maybe this time I'll finally see what other people see. I'm like, maybe this time I'll finally go in and something will click and I'll just like, it'll just come to me. And I'm like, wow, oh my God. I so greatly understand why people are like going to bat for this movie now, but every single time it proves me wrong. Of its own merit, it proves me wrong. I can't I can't. I don't like that movie. It's bad. It's a bad movie. Sorry. That was. I spent way too long talking about that. You got me monologuing. Let's do Gamedel. Let's do the specifications one, but let's take out sports games and maybe shooters. That's a little dubious because there are some shooters that I like really. Let's do shooters. Let's not make it too easy. Let's just take out sports because I don't play sports games. I don't play sports games ever. So like I'm never gonna get it if it's a sports game. No time limit. Cool. All right. Let's do normal style. I'm not here for a good time. I'm here for a game the time. All right. Let's start with a video game. Hey, you know what? On theme. Let's start with Spider-Man. Let's say Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man. Okay. It is not a third-person game. It is newer than 2005. It is also not single player. So it is a co-op. That's pretty damn helpful. It not having a single player mode at all is actually kind of crazy. It could also be an action or a superhero game. Let's do a platform exclusive to like narrow things down a little bit. Let's do a game that is on both. Let's do a game that's on PS3 and PS4. So let's say a game of a first person or a side scroller or a wait a fucking second. Hold on. No, I was gonna say, when did Maple Story come out? Because I was gonna say, what if we did a PC game, a PC MMO that was a side scroller? I was like, wait a minute. When did Maple Story come out? No, okay. Let's do MMO is a good guess to start. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, but my problem is that a lot of the MMOs that I'm thinking of are also third person. I guess like we have like RuneScape is a potential option. Ooh, you know what? Wait a minute. Okay, it's not hack and slash or beat 'em up. I was gonna maybe guess Diablo, but no. You know what? Let's try RuneScape. Old school RuneScape is a 2008 client, right? Old school RuneScape. Wow, it's newer than 2013 still. Okay, it's on still. Okay, we didn't do a platform exclusive, I forgot. And it's not isometric, so it's either first person or side scroller. Okay, we're narrowing it down. It is not a sandbox fantasy or open world. Okay, maybe it's an FPS. An always online. Okay. Oh my god, maybe is it Overwatch? Straight up, is this Overwatch? First person and third. Oh, I guess. Oh my god, I hate when it does this. Oh, I fucking hate when it does this. I guess that yes, technically there are some parts of it that you see your character in third person. It is not a third person game. It pisses me off so much when it does this. Cause like it's like if this were a person, you'd want to punch them in the face every time. Cause it's like Yeah, like you're right, but you're right. Wait. Multiplayer. Okay, it's multiplayer. Potentially also an MMO, but also potentially something else. I think that must mean it's only third person because the first third person was red. That's not what I'm saying. I don't care what it's saying for my game right now. I'm saying it classifying Overwatch as a first person and a third person game is annoying to me because that's not true. In any way other than technicality. Anyway, a game released later than 2016. Really just going up. Okay, let's do a bit of a jump. Again, okay, hold on. I want to do again platform exclusive. A first person platform exclusive shooter that is online only. Was wait, science fiction action. Wait, was Concord first person? Is Concord even on here? Was Concord first person? Yes. Wait, we're getting there. Wait a minute. Windows. Oh, it was on. Fuck! It was on Windows. Fuck. We might need to do a throwaway guess to lock in some. Wait a minute. Okay. What Destiny 2? Oh, 2017. Oh my god, they did it again. Oh. Pissing me off. Okay, 2017. A lot of games came out in 2017. A first person. I guess it could just be first person action. I guess I'm assuming shooter because of the rest of the context, but it. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, I totally didn't pay it. It's not a shooter. Oh fuck. I completely missed that. It's okay. Okay. Wait a minute. It's not a shooter? So it doesn't have any shooting elements. Yeah, no. Okay. It's also not Unreal Engine. Oh. It's a first person game that came out in 2017 that is not a shooter and is only multiplayer or co-op in some way. I'm like closing my eyes right now. 2017. Oh, I have to go back. No, don't chat, do not fucking put me back in 2017. Don't do it. This is driving me nuts. "2017 was the year of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn." Were there any Switch games that came out in 2017? Were there any Switch games that came out on the Switch, chat? I was maybe the worst version of myself back then. I was not the worst version of myself in 2017, but I was like, I was getting there. I had recently been the worst version of myself, I think, and then I would also fall into also being a little bit worse than previously. There was like a nice solid bell curve. First person. Okay, I have to start narrowing down platforms. Let's just do a random Switch exclusive. Super Mario Odyssey did not come out on the Switch. Let's do an Xbox exclusive. Halo 2. Fuck. That's on PC. Fuck. Halo 5. It was out on Xbox One. But not exclusive to Xbox One. So it had to have been like an Xbox and PC kind of deal. Minimum. 2017 first-person Xbox PC game. I'm pulling up the summary. I don't know anything. Give me a clue, please. It's a mystery action game. Mystery action? What? It's not Uncharted. It came out on Xbox. Mystery action? A first-person mystery action game? What does a mystery action game even look like? Ugh. It's also multiplayer exclusive. What the fuck is this game? What is this game? Wait a minute. Is this like a... Wait, is this a social deduction game? Wait a minute. Is this... Which social deduction? It can't be Among Us. It can't be Among Us because Among Us is not first person. And it can't be Among Us VR because that came out way later. Also, Among Us didn't... I mean, I guess Among Us... I guess the story with Among Us is that it came out a lot earlier than it popped off, right? So, like... I don't know when exactly it came out. Okay. Either way, it's not Among Us, so who cares? So, like, a social deduction first-person game. What is that? I don't know. What is that one that's like the ship? The ship? We Were Here. Oh, it's a co-op game. Okay. I've never played this one. I've never played this one. I'm playing again. That was fun. I like this. I like this one. I really do like this game a lot. I know it's like it's got weird things that I keep complaining about, but okay. Let's lock it in with a platform exclusive right off the bat. So let's do like a mid 2000s to 20 let's do like a 2010s, early 2010s platform exclusive that is distinctly one point of view. And we'll start with that. Yeah, straight up Little Big Planet. That's a great pull. Let's do you know what? Let's do Little Big Planet 2. Sick. All right. Not a side scroller. Not related to Sony whatsoever. Not on the PlayStation 3. Oh, I should have done fucking Little Big Planet 3 so we could roll out the PS4. Oh, but you know what? We don't have to roll out the PS4 because we already have. It was earlier than 2011. Okay, cool. It could be a platformer, it could be a puzzle, or it could be an adventure game. Okay, now let's do something completely drastic, all right? Let's do a I wish I could narrow down genre and theme in the same way that I can narrow down like platform, you know? But let's do like fucking Super Mario Sunshine. Isometric? What do you mean? Is it because sometimes the camera will go up? I'll kill you. Older than 2002. The perspective thing didn't help us as much as I thought it would because they classify Super Mario Sunshine as a fucking isometric game for some reason. For some reason. Why? But it wasn't on the GameCube, so we know that. That's pretty cool. Okay, older than 2002. We're getting into territory that's a little bit dubious for me. Let's do something that is exclusively third person. Let's do like a Zelda. Let's do a Majora's Mask. No, it's not Nintendo. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Not Nintendo, not Sony. It could be so it could be like a PC. Oh, like an old PC publisher. Oh, like an early let's do like The Sims. Like the original. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay, so it's not a sim game. There's a single player exclusively isometric game. And we'll just say it's on PC. We'll just assume it's on PC. It's older than 2000. But it's not EA or Maxis or Spy. Oh, it not being Electronic Arts actually kind of goes crazy. It could be a sandbox comedy romance fantasy. It could be a fantasy. Let's do like God, how old is like the first Baldur's Gate? I don't actually know. Holy shit. Okay, it's not fantasy. It came out in 1998. Okay, so my thing is that like I don't know. It's not a strategy game or it's not an RPG? Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh. That kind of hurts me a little bit. Wait. Single player. It's not a sim or an RPG. Dude, that takes out, oh my God, that takes out so many of my choices for isometric games from the 1990s. Uh-oh. Wait, okay. I'm thinking like PC era, but like the fucking PlayStation was out at this time. Totally could be like a PlayStation game. No, it can't be an RTS because strategy is in the red. Could be like a roller coaster tycoon. I mean, like maybe, but I feel like that would count as a sim. It's not Sony. So let's think like, well, I would say Square Enix, but it's not an RPG. So like Square Enix, like Kotaku? with Metal Gear. When did Metal Gear come out? Shit. Okay. Oh, sorry. Kotaku. I meant Konami. That's so funny. Um. Okay. It's not action, science fiction, stealth, survival, or fantasy, or a sandbox. What is this fucking game? It's also not a sim, a strategy, or an RPG. Adventure, shooter, adventure? I guess adventure is... It's gotta be romance, yeah. Now that I think about it. Comedy? Wait, oh, kids. Wait, 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 wait. Fuck, I don't know when these games came out. No Freddy Fish. No Putt Putt. No Pajama Sam. That's all I got. Okay, maybe not a kids game. Why would you have the kids category here? What is... I gotta see what's in this. Oh, Little Big Planet. Yeah, that's a kids game. I played it at the ripe age of 13. I ain't no kid. Comedy? Is it a... It's not a sandbox. Is it a comedy game? What is a comedy game? Oh, wait, it's like a point and click adventure. Wait, is it like a Sam and Max? Sam and Max Hit the Road. When did that come out? Hold on. It's a point and click adventure. It's gotta be. Oh. Wait. LucasArts, Disney Interactive. Activision? It could be, it could be any of these. Oh, but it's not in the Scum game engine, so it's not going to be a Sam and Max. Right? Side view? What the fuck is a point and click adventure that doesn't count as side view? Why would this count as side view and not like bird view? I think it might be Clue. I'm just taking help from chat at this point. I could try. Is Clue even on here? The Clue? I don't know if that's gonna... Might just be an adventure game. We could do a one-time Clue. Puzzle point click adventure. Wow, thanks. That really narrows it down. I feel like it's gotta be like one of those LucasArts games. Or let's think. I don't know what games came out. Try Grim Fandango. Okay. Oh, look at that. You were right. Wow. That wasn't my win, but good job. All right. I'm getting burned out on Game Duel. I actually, guys, I've been playing puzzles for like a solid like hour. I don't know how I don't want to. I think if someone were to go back and tally how many of those I actually got right, like from when I started doing connections all the way to now, I don't know. If I saw those stats, I might crawl under a rock. Tonight is not a good puzzle night for me. I don't know what it is about these things are killing me today. It's just not I'm just not accessing the part of my brain that is required for these determinations. Oh, do you have any what's fun? Guys, what's fun?
What is fun? Well, it's kinda... sorta like a... what is fun?
Blocks and toys. That's so true. Wait. Guys, I got the hold on. Good news. Guess what's not in storage?
Let's learn. Orange, red, blue, green. Let's play.
Do the code. All right, hold on.
Look, 2. Power up. Look, 4. High score. Look, 1. Look, 3. First place. Bonus points. You win.
I won! That was me doing the Konami code, by the way. On the Fisher Price controller. What else can I win? Hell yeah. Why do you still have that? I don't know, someone gifted it to me. I like it.
Triangle, circle, star, square. We see shapes everywhere.
That's so true. That's so fucking true. And straight up, like that's really fucking true. We see shapes everywhere. I think I made that exact joke the last time I fucking pulled this thing out. Anyway, you got anything you want to say before I put you back in the drawer? That's not... You didn't talk. What is... Wait! Damn! Left us with a fucking banger. What's that on Spotify, King? That was crazy. There are shapes and colors everywhere for those with eyes to see. That's so true. You play any Peak? Yeah, I play Final Fantasy XIV. What of it? Speaking of... Okay, the stream's been going for 3 hours. I think I can officially afford a little bit of FF14 time. I don't know what I would do though. I don't know what I would do. That's my thing. Is that like I don't know because there's not actually the things I really want to do right now are things that would like take a long time to set up. Like I'd have to like if I wanted to do a treasure map, I'd have to like get more maps and like get people in the party. And like I still haven't done the MSQ, so I can't do like extremes or whatever, and I wouldn't want to do that on stream anyway. And then like I don't know. If I could log in, I would do Obby with you. Thank you, Mar. Also, hi Mar, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. I'm just trying to figure out what to do because I don't want to stop stream. I'm having a good time. That's why Mara is a real one. True. I'm in a hotel and my friends are asleep. Yeah, you're at a con, right? How's it going? I don't want to say. I don't know if I mean, I couldn't say which con you're at because I just can't remember the name. But even if I did, I probably wouldn't want to say it because I don't know if you're actually there publicly. But I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a good time. I'm at a talkathon. I'm having so much fun. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yay! I saw that wonderful, wonderful piece that Char drew on your iPad, and I gave it a nice big thumbs up. Or I guess it's a heart. I gave it a nice big like because I said, "Wow, that's pretty cool." And I hope you cherish having this forever. Awesome character with big boobs. That's not an oxymoron. That's redundant. Any character with big boobs is an awesome character, if you ask me. They announced a new SpongeBob game. Did y'all guys see that? I will be streaming that, by the way, just so you know. I gotta think about what my immediate stream plans are, because we still have Nier Replicant to get through. But I also really want to start the Zelda series soon. But I think I'm gonna wait until the Analog 3D is here to start that. Because it's like the Analog 3D is about to ship. It says they're gonna ship late August. Which is, you know, it's annoying in that it was supposed to ship so much longer ago, like half a year ago at least. But I got my address updated with them, so that's good. That was something I was kind of worried about. I was like, is me having moved going to fuck things up, because I will not be at my apartment by the time it ships. So I got my address updated, so it should get here when it ships out. And then yeah, I'll be able to. I literally just got a Majora's Mask cartridge from eBay, so I'll have physical cartridges of both Ocarina and Majora's Mask, so I can play them on either the Analog 3D or legit hardware, depending on which one I choose for the stream series. Also, someone asked if I'm playing Zelda games soon. Yeah, so the plan is at some point in the back half of this year, I have not determined exactly when, but hopefully soon, I'm going to start a marathon series of every 3D Zelda game from Ocarina of Time to Skyward Sword. Essentially all 3D Zelda games that I have not played, which is everything before Breath of the Wild. Barring Wind Waker a little bit, because when I was a teenager, I played a few hours of Wind Waker, but I barely got far enough to make a huge dent, and I barely remember past the intro. So it's essentially going to be a blind playthrough either way. So effectively, I have not played any 3D Zelda game except for the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom games. And so I'm going to play all of those and stream all of those for the first time. And I'm very excited. It's been a stream series I've wanted to do for a long time. Specifically after playing Tears of the Kingdom, I was really thinking about doing it. And it's been a long time coming, because I was literally like, it was like I finished Tears of the Kingdom and I was like, I should do this. And that was like early 2023. So yeah, been a long time coming, but we're finally going to do it this year, because I finally like have the time to do it this year. So the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom games, your mind has been infected by the Nintendo Directs. No, that's so fucking funny. I didn't say it like that because of that reason. I said it like that because I was originally going to say the Breath of the Wild games, you know, like taking Breath of the Wild and Tears and like pulling them together as the Breath of the Wild games. But then partway through the sentence, I was like, that doesn't sound fully right to me. And so I just put Tears of the Kingdom in there, and then I was like, well, I can't say the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom series because it's only 2 games. So I did inadvertently end up doing the Nintendo branded thing. That's so funny. I'm still a little disappointed we never got Tears of the Kingdom DLC. I am like, I'm not. I kind of disagree personally. I'm fine with it. I love Tears of the Kingdom. That is like genuinely a stellar game. I like it more than Breath of the Wild. I think it's fucking fantastic. And I also think I got everything I could ever want out of that game as it was. You know what I mean? Um and I feel like I would rather them just immediately roll into the next one so that that one doesn't take another like 8 years. Like cuz the thing is, the reason Tears of the Kingdom exists at all is because the ideas that they had for it stemmed from DLC ideas they had for Breath of the Wild. So like they made Breath of the Wild and that took as long as it did to make. And then they were like, let's do Breath of the Wild DLC. And then that took another, like year or two. And then they were like, we have all of these DLC ideas. Let's make a new game out of that. And then that shit took what, like 6 years? No, like 7. Yeah, like 6 years to come out based off of an idea developed from DLC. So I'm like, well, one, that makes me think they have wrung this particular world and idea within these worlds dry. Like they are down to the bone. But also it's like, yeah, I would rather they just like leave it there because they've been running off of the momentum developed from Breath of the Wild for 10 plus years. That's not true. 10 like 7 years. I don't know. A long number. Like 8 years. Including some of the, the pre-release Breath of the Wild time where that was still being developed, and they announced the DLC pretty early, so they had already developed some of those ideas ahead of time. So yeah, maybe 10 years. Is that so crazy? But yeah, I think them moving on from that is for the best, and moving on as quickly as possible is especially for the best in particular, because I'm like, yeah, I want to see what they do next. I want to see what they really do next, rather than what's next for the Breath of the Wild universe. As much as I love it, and I do love it, I do think they have kind of expended its reach. And I would rather they do something from the ground up. Yeah, because God, oh no, it is 2025 and it's literally Breath of the Wild is about to be 10 years old in 2 years. Oh God. Oh no. Ouch. That's not real. That's not real. That one just came out, man. Ammo. Sonic Mania is gonna be 10 years old. I'm shaking my head. I like it's crazy that there was never a sequel to Sonic Mania, man. It's crazy. We got Superstars, but that's not really a Sonic Mania sequel. I thought like when that came out, I was like, this is about to be like the new thing. You know what I mean? And I think everyone did. It was so well received, and it was so like within scope. It wasn't like this crazy decade-long project, but it was like so successful. It was like, it felt like it would be a no-brainer to make that its own franchise. And they just didn't do it. They just didn't. I forget exactly I forget the exact details, but there is a part of my brain that wants to say it was yet again just a thing where, like, yeah, the devs probably wanted to do it, but like for some reason Sega just didn't have interest. For some reason they just didn't, like, something fell through. And I assume they talked about it. I assume they talked about it and got some progress into discussing it, but like it's crazy that they wouldn't have like made sure that a game like that was followed up on, because like that felt that especially 2017 year of Sonic Forces, especially post Sonic Forces, it's like I feel like why would you not? Because Sonic Mania at the time was like the one thing bringing goodwill. But yeah, that's just Sega, especially at the time. They had lost their way quite a bit. Sonic Team, the Sonic Team and Sega situation seems to be doing better now. Sega seems to be really trying to sort of claw their way out of just misalignment with making things good, which is nice, and I'm glad to see it, and I'm very hopeful. But it's hard. It's hard to trust Sega as a nearly lifelong Sonic fan. It is so difficult to trust Sega. And I don't really. I genuinely feel like whatever goodness we get out of Sonic in the near future or the far future is like in spite of Sega as a company. And it's like, I don't know what changes have made in the structure of that company in the past, like, you know, like 6 years or so. But they seem to be making relatively smart decisions right now. And so I will take it. I will take it. Frontiers was good, and basically everything afterwards has been good to fantastic. Superstars was not the best received, but like I feel like in any other era of Sonic where expectations were not so high, riding off of like Frontiers and just the sort of revival of hope in Sonic, I feel like that game would have done numbers. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that, maybe not done numbers, but that would have been like a real, I feel like people would have really responded to that. You know, maybe a little earlier, but as it stands, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game at all. It's decently fun. I've never actually finished Superstars. I've never played it all the way through, but you know, what I played of it was very, very I have positive feelings about that game. So it's like, if that's like the most like middling example that I can think of, I'm trying to think, like, not counting like mobile games and shit like that, like, and even then in the mobile space, like, sure, it's an Apple Arcade exclusive, but like Dream Team, that's a solid fucking, that's a game. That's like a game, and that's like a solid Sonic game. That's a solid platformer. That's a good game. So even on mobile, not doing too bad, but like I'm trying to think, like, is what, like Frontiers, Superstars, fucking Shadow Generations, which is an incredible game, like just an insanely good game. You can still see some of the lingering budgetary constraints that the team is working within in that game, based off of like the way in which they contextualize rampant asset reuse into narrative, sometimes to its detriment, but like rarely. But even still, in spite of that, it's still a fantastic game. And then, you know, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I have my gripes with it right now, but it's a blast. Like the test drive was so fun, and I'm very much looking forward to the full release. And it seems awesome, and it seems like they're improving a lot of the stuff. They already went in and like touched up some of the trick animations, it seems, and like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like we're in a damn good spot. We're in a damn good spot. Play as Miku? No, that was like a million years ago. The Crossworlds beta was like, that shit was bare bones. If you go to my channel, I mean, I streamed it. If you go back and watch my beta videos, that was like that was an appetizer. They didn't have any like guest characters or anything. They didn't even have the full roster of main characters. It was like, that was a long time ago. $90 is crazy though. For the digital deluxe edition, it's like, yeah. I mean, like, I guess, yeah, removed from context, it's crazy, but it's not removed from context. That's like normal. Should it be? Probably not. But like, you know, I assume there will be a way to purchase the characters you want, or at least the season pass separately if you don't want to, like, it's literally just bundled with the season pass, I assume. The base edition is just your 2025 standard 70. It's not a $90 game. That's like looking at the like Assassin's Creed Gold Edition, and it's like, I can't believe Assassin's Creed is $100, and it's like, it can be if you're that kind of a pervert. No, I shouldn't say. I'm trying to reclaim pervert for positive connotations. You know what I mean? I shouldn't say that. What's a word for someone who spends $100 on Assassin's Creed? Oh, I know. Snapcube. The streamer. Assassin's Creed perverts are not respected. You can just tell me to jump off a bridge. No, I've greatly fallen out of. I tried to play Shadows, and I like fell off within like a couple hours. I'll probably go back at some point when the game is better. Cause there's gonna be like, oh, our special 2.0 update now includes the mechanic you wanted to be there from the jump. So I'm kind of waiting for that now. We need a fuck you streamer channel in the Discord like Robbie has. I wish I could do that without it feeling bad. Because that's really fucking funny. That's like so goddamn funny. I'm just too sensitive. I know this about myself. I'm too sensitive of a person. He's allowed to read it, but he can't reply. That's awesome. Oh. That's so funny. Have you seen the live action One Piece season 2 trailer? I have not, because I don't watch One Piece at all. So I mean, like, I haven't seen season 1. I haven't seen the original. I haven't read anything, so I'm not really. I ain't watching the One Piece season 2 trailer. I am excited for Ghost of Yote. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. I think I recently. She hasn't read anything. I hope she learns soon. Well, I don't know. Let's give it a go. Hold on. Okay, hold on. They just put so they just told me here. Let me show you what I'm seeing. So I just pressed this button and they told me it was green. Is that true? Okay, cool. So that's green. About this one. So they just told me that this is triangle. Okay. Up next. Is this C? So we have, okay. No, it's, wait, is it wrong? Is it bugged? Oh, wait, maybe, okay, it's red. Okay, so it's green, triangle, red, and star. And now I can read whatever I want and pretend like I wasn't just reading everyone's messages to make this bit happen. What was he saying about Ghost of Yote? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I think I recently came to terms with the fact that I'm not going to be streaming Ghost of Yote. That's gonna be an on my own time game. I really fucking love Ghost of Tsushima, and I thought it would be a really, really cool idea to stream Ghost of Yote to like sort of, you know, have my first experience with the sequel to a game that I love so much, that has a female protagonist, to share it on stream, and like, you know, have people sort of realize what I love about those games, and you know, just have that experience with y'all. But here's the thing, is that I think it comes out on the same day as Pokemon. And given how the timing of this Zelda marathon is working out, I am going to assume that around that same time, I will probably still be playing Zelda games. So, putting 2 and 2 together, I am going to guess that with Zelda on the schedule and Pokemon because I will be streaming Pokemon Legends EA. I love streaming the new Pokemon games. That's like it's like a new favorite stream series to do, is a new Pokemon game. So, like, yeah, with Pokemon and probably Zelda at the same time. Now, if I finish Zelda early and I have nothing else to fill it with, which is unlikely, then I will maybe consider throwing in a Ghost of Yote. But it's not likely because I also have to think, like, I still have to play Nier Automata at some point this year, and I still haven't finished Replicant. So it's like, probably, I have enough on the backlog and coming up that I feel like I just simply won't have time. So I'll probably be playing that. I'll probably be playing that on my own time. So I'm a little sad about that. If I can find some way to make it work, I'd love to share Ghost of Yote. But also, if I'm being honest, I don't know if that's going to be a huge pool for more than a single stream. So it is probably for the best that I prioritize other stuff that is going to have a longer tail in terms of like viewer retention. And just kind of enjoy that one, because you know what? Not every year you get a new Sucker Punch game, so I think it'd probably be better for me to just take that. Anyway. Okay. So it is 3 in the morning. I have streamed for 3.5 hours. It is done. My first stream of the new office and of what I hope is a smooth and prosperous few years in a new environment that is not infested with roaches. Pretty please. Those of you who fell asleep 2.5 hours ago, sweet dreams. And VOD heads who played this while doing chores around the house, I hope you're done. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. As for when you can see me next, next week is still gonna be pretty busy, I will admit. Basically until like Wednesday or Thursday, I'm gonna be highly prioritizing getting our previous apartment ready for move out inspection and everything, and just making sure that it's all clean and we're not gonna get like charged out the ass for a bunch of shit. So, you might not see me for a little bit longer very often, or at least for very long at a time. But I will be back as soon as I can be for I want to get back to Musume because I have not been playing as much as I want to because I'm still saving horses for stream. So I want to get back to that. I definitely want to do a couple more Musume streams at least, and then of course we have to do the Donkey Kong bonus stream, and then we have to get back to Half-Life 2, and those are sort of my big things coming up that I wanna get around to. So, yeah, expect those relatively soon, but maybe more reliably next week. I know that's kind of a long wait. Bear with me. I'm gonna be trying to get the KH2 series started up at the same time, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot. I have to edit the Kingdom Hearts fan dub, and now I'm just thinking about how much I have to do, and that's for me to worry about. So either way, you will see me soon for at least a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to ramp up into more regular streams again as things sort of normalize in our new place. But I just wanted to check in and say hello and give you all a little bit of a fun miscellaneous vibe stream where we can chat and I can catch you up on everything and just, just say hi, say, hey, we're doing well. Things went really well. And I'm very excited to be back, doing regular content whenever, time permits it. So, yeah, stream heads, why don't I send y'all on over to Array? Let's see who's going right now. Oh, Robbie's going. Fuck yes. Awesome. Okay, we'll raid Robbie, and then VOD heads, I'll see you whenever I see you. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. VOD heads, goodbye for now.